Hey guys, Demolish134 here, and today we are taking a look at the Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Cyberverse Commander Class Shockwave. Now, I have been looking forward to this figure for quite some time, and now that I finally have him, I am really looking forward to getting this guy open and seeing how he is. But first, let's take a look at the packaging. We've got the Beast Hunters logo up here, we have a bit of a product shot of Shockwave just there. He comes with the Hyperflux cannon apparently, Shockwave weapon specialist, and our Decepticon symbol. On the side here we have the technical data. If you'd like to read that, just pause it now. We have a mugshot of Shockwave just there, Commander Class Series 3. On the back here, we do have some more product shots of Shockwave. We also have a bio up here. If you want to read that, just pause it. We also have a bit of a Transformers Prime battle going on here. So, pretty cool packaging. I've always liked the Prime Cyberverse packaging. And the Beast Hunters line, it looks even cooler. I mean, you've got a shot of Predaking here. I mean, yeah, I really like the packaging nowadays. But anyway, there is the packaging. Let's get this guy opened up and let's see how awesome he really is. So here is the Cyberverse Commander Class Shockwave out of the packaging and in his vehicle mode. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you guys. This vehicle mode isn't that great, and I'll tell you why. Basically, there is no way to peg these legs in, at least as far as I can tell, and they just flop around. They don't peg in or anything. This side, it's much tighter on this side, but on this leg here, it flops around. The vehicle mode doesn't feel like you've actually transformed him, you just feel like you've folded him up, and honestly, it doesn't look great. I mean, just from the side, that looks dumb. I'm not a huge fan of this. I mean, I like him in the show. I think that he's got a really cool vehicle mode in the show, and on the Voyager toy. But for Cyberverse, it really doesn't translate well, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, the cannon looks cool, and he actually has a cool little firing mechanism. Instead of actually having sort of like a spring-loaded mechanism, let me just get this out of the way. He has one of these little mechanisms, sort of like the ball. Push that in, and then basically, you get to push this part of the cannon forward. It'll fire. I think that is quite ingenious. I quite like that. But I don't think it's quite enough to save the vehicle mode. So let's just abandon this vehicle mode because honestly it sucks. He does have wheels at the back here and wheels on the front, but kind of useless because he barely rolls and it feels like it's falling apart, to be honest. So yeah. Let's get to the absolute saving grace of this toy, which is the robot mode. Okay, so to transform Shockwave, what we're going to do is we're going to get the cannon out of the way, just unpeg that, lift that out of the way, lift this piece up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece here and we're going to rotate it around at the knee, like that, and that's his leg, obviously. And then we're going to flip out the feet, and there we have a leg. Do the same on this side, rotate it at the knee, then move it forward on the ball joint, and flip out the feet, just like that. And there are his legs. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come around here, unpeg this arm from the back, like that, get that around the front and rotate that around, take these little tracks here, then we're just going to flip them back, like that, and you can see that brings out these little spikes, which are pretty cool. Then what we're going to do is rotate the cannon arm around, like so, and we can rotate the cannon whichever way you want it. Then I'm going to flip up the head, rotate these pieces up, and we're going to just push the chest piece in like that. And there is Cyberverse Commander Class Shockwave in his awesome looking robot mode. Now, for all the problems that I had with the vehicle mode, the toy goes and completely redeems itself with this awesomely accurate robot mode. I really like this. It's incredibly accurate to the show. The colours look fantastic. I absolutely love the metallic purple, and the one eye is pretty badass. Definitely very Shockwave-esque. So yeah, very cool robot mode. He does have the same cannon gimmick in robot mode. You can just stick that in there, push it, and it will still fire. That hasn't changed. As for articulation, he has a bit of a joint up here. It's not a ball joint. I can't really see it very well. Yeah, it's not a ball joint. You can rotate 360 degrees though. Bend up and down, that's on a ball joint up there. Bend at the elbow, up here, rotate 360 degrees, it's on a ball joint. And this is also on a ball joint, so you can have the cannon sort of underslung if you want. But honestly, that looks a little bit kind of stupid. It's kind of hollow inside, so rotate it around like that, like it is on the show. He has a ball joint up here, bend at the knee. He has a knee swivel, that's due to the transformation, and the feet do pivot. I wish these would lock into place though, because honestly, posing this guy can be a bit of a pain. for a quick size comparison, here he is next to Megatron and Optimus Prime. Let's throw Optimus in there. So you can see that he does scale fairly well, if you can get him to stand up. Now, in the show, I think he was bigger than Megatron. In fact, I think he was about the same size, to be honest. I haven't seen the show in a while, so there we go. There they all are together, and they do look pretty badass. This is the first time that I've actually had them all together, and I gotta say, that's pretty damn cool. But that is my review for Shockwave. Now, overall, I think this is a really good figure. The robot mode is fantastic. It's good enough to redeem all the failures of the vehicle mode, which are quite a few. I mean, we've got really accurate looking robot mode, awesome colour scheme, and it's Shockwave at the end of the day. You've got to buy it. But there he is. Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters, Cyberverse, Shockwave. Overall, I would give this figure a solid 8.5 out of 10 for the robot mode. Probably give it about a 6 or a 5 for the vehicle mode. But honestly, I think this is worth your money. You can pick this guy out from Kapow Toys right now. In fact, I will throw a link down in the description if you want to go and check that out. So, thank you guys for watching. Shockwave is awesome, and I'll see you guys later.